You and I have visited our stations, the rank and file. Families are so excited, and certainly you and I spent many long hours. In fact, you would stay 24 and sleep on the floor during our most recent storms. So you're so eminently qualified, and I can't wait to watch you make our fire department the best in the nation. And no one better to pin your badge than son Garrison. Garrison? Sir. We could use you in the fire department. Where's HR? Where's HR? You want to go ahead and bring your wife up? Oh, yeah, where you got that? Yeah. Make this a family affair. How are you? Yeah, partner? Go ahead. Photo. Oh, okay. Great. Chief, go ahead, and I yield the floor to you.
I'm going to say the oath first, man.
My staff's saying I need to swear you in. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. See, I already got you down as a chief, you know? But let's make it official. Please state your right hand and repeat after me. I, John Whitmire.
I, Thomas Muñoz.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The duties of the office of fire chief.
The duties of the office of fire chief.
For the Houston Fire Department of the city of Houston.
For the Houston Fire Department for the city of Houston.
In the state of Texas.
In the state of Texas.
And I will do to the best of my ability.
And I will do to the best of my ability.
Preserve and protect.
Preserve and protect.
The Constitution and the laws of the United States.
The Constitution and the laws of the United States.
State of Texas.
State of Texas.
And the city of Houston.
And the city of Houston.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You are official. Give me the other list. The other players. You have it. Good. Yep.
This is where I say my statements. First of all, Mr. Mayor, council members, thank you for allowing me to serve as the fire chief of such an amazing fire department. A department that is full of brave and amazing women who each and every day put their lives on the line for others. To my family, thank you for allowing me to do what I love to do. To my son Garrett, who can't be here, thank you for protecting our country. To the members of our great Houston Fire Department, I'm truly honored and humbled to have been appointed as your fire chief. I'm looking forward to working with Mayor Whitmire, Local 341, and all Houston fire organizations to create a world-class fire department. We will accomplish this by working together to build a department on a foundation of character, integrity, respect, commitment, and most importantly, compassion for each other and the residents of this great city. Myself and the command staff pledge to work hard for you and with you to ensure that you get the support that will allow us to be a world-class fire department for present and future generations of firefighters to follow. Most importantly, on behalf of myself, to all the Houston Fire Department members, on behalf of myself and the command staff, we got you. To the loved ones of Houston Fire Department members, we got you and support you. And to the residents on behalf of the Houston Fire Department, we got you. And I spoke to Senior Captain Brad Hawthorne this morning, and I promised him that I would say this. Station 18's motto is to tell the Houston residents, we got this. To the command staff, in the words of the mayor that he always tells us, we got work to do. Let's get to work. And Mr. Mayor, and to the Houston Fire Department, it's good to be back home. Thank you.
Chief Muñoz, we do have a couple of council members in the queue that would like to congratulate you this morning. We'll start with Councilmember Martinez.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief, congratulations. What you were just sharing, it's got me to feel a bit more of, just really cement who you are. Over the last, week or so, I've been talking to some of the firefighters as well. Someone that, serves at Station 23 now, Jesse Santiano. He mentioned how you've taken him under his, under your wing, and I can see that in you and what you're going to be able to do for the fire department. Definitely want to say just thank you, as the mayor stated. Over the past few months, they've been pretty rough on us here in Houston, and you've been there through the thick and thin, and so thank you for that as well. I look forward to working with you and with your command staff and the rest of the firefighters to make sure that public safety continues to be a priority.
Thank you. Appreciate your support.
Councilmember Kamen.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief Muñoz, first and foremost, congratulations, and so well deserved. You and I go way back, and I know that your service through OEM and the dedication and commitment that you showed there is exemplary in the way in which you will conduct yourself as chief of the Houston Fire Department, which is the best fire department in the entire country. I want to recognize we have Chief Bunick also in the audience, yes. And there's a lot of people here to support you today, including your family. I did also want to thank Chief Pena for his service, yes, and his commitment to the city. I see a lot of elected officials in the audience today, Mayor. If I may ask them to stand just to be recognized, because I think it's important to show that every level of government is here to support you and our police department as well as our fire department. Could our electeds...
You're stealing my job, but go right ahead.
All right.
We got Congress.
I see Sheriff
Person Sylvia Garcia.
There you go.
Adria Garcia, Commissioner Leslie Briones, our Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, Amanda Wally, and State Representative Anna Hernandez. I think it demonstrates how our appointments are bringing our community together. So great. Ma'am? I'll send the sheriff. You'll always be my sheriff. And Commissioner.
We do have a few more council members in queue. Councilmember Kamen, are you
That's all,
done?
Mayor. Thank you. I just, again, to see
Perfect.
Chief Muñoz in this position means the world.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Councilmember Davis. Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief Muñoz, congratulations, my friend. For so many reasons, as fellow veterans and all of what you do, and the firefighters is so important, and certainly we hope to carry on what we need to do in our city. We've been challenged, and we need leadership in that fire department that's taken us on. We do congratulate Chief Pena for his service to the city, and I grew up admiring firefighters. One of my great friends of many years, Elmo Dallas Boer, who we went to school together, grew up together, was a great firefighter. We lost him years ago. But I congratulate you because you are certainly well qualified, and I appreciate the fact that you taking this on, and we're looking for great things, my friend.
Yeah, thank you, Council Member. And just FYI, we have our HR person here. If you want to apply, we'll take
I do. Well, now that you say that,
We're going to move to Vice Mayor Pro Tem Peck. Vice Mayor Pro Tem Peck.
Go ahead and invite all the council members to come.
We got waivers for you, sir.
One right there. Councilman
Vice Mayor
Thomas,
Pro
you'd
Tem
make a
Peck.
great firefighter.
Y'all don't want that smoke. Y'all don't want that smoke.
Process today.
No, thank you. Leave me out of that. Mayor Pro Tem.
Vice Mayor Pro Tem Peck.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief Muñoz, congratulations, Mayor. This was a really tremendous pick for such an important role. Just seeing the work that you've done in OEM, I know that you're going to do great as the fire chief. And like I said, just a great pick for this, and look forward to working with you. Even before you were official, you've been working on generator issues and all kinds of issues at our fire stations. So I know how much you care about the firefighters, and I'm excited to work with you.
And thank you for mentioning OEM. They're an amazing team who do some great work. I see some in the crowd, and I missed them the first day, so definitely miss them.
Councilmember Castillo.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, and congratulations to you and to your family, Chief Muñoz. This is going to be a great choice for the city of Houston. Thank you for stepping up to continue to serve the city as you have done in the past with distinction, and your commitment to public safety runs deep, and I can look forward to working with you and your team in the future on behalf of the city. Thank you. Congratulations.
Councilmember Plummer.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations. When we sat across from you and during Burl, and you listened to us, and you were so engaged with wanting to know what our thoughts were, and that's very unusual. And so if you run this department in the way that you sat down with us and listened to us, I know it's going to be amazing. I clearly want to acknowledge Chief Pena for the work that he did, and I know that you are going to do an amazing job, and just congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Councilmember Thomas.
Thank you. And no, I'm not applying, okay? Councilmember Davis, you need to stop all that. But congratulations. And listen, just when I thought we were going to mix some magic at OEM, you are promoted to a significant role in the city. So I guess Chief Satterwhite going to get the smoke now.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But it's all good. But congratulations.
Thank you,
this was a great turn for the city, a great turn for this administration. And on the west side, all of the fire stations are excited and will continue to do the great work that they do. So looking forward to your leadership. Your leadership, regardless of what your title is, and your contribution of the city is definitely noted. So thank you so much. Happy to support your nomination and your appointment.
Thank you, and look forward to working for you, Councilmember.
Councilmember Carter.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations, Chief Muñoz. When we met at OEM a few weeks back, and like Councilmember Thomas said, the next day your chief or appointed, and I'm like, oh, this is a good move. But, your sense of service, your servant's heart, but your collaborative spirit was very clear, and I know that the best is yet to come for Houston and the fire department. And we thank Chief Pena for his service, but
Absolutely.
Look forward to working with you and working as a team to make Houston a better place. So thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Councilmember Evans Shabazz.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. And certainly I want to welcome you and tell you that we already know you're going to do a fantastic job. Some people have a spirit of service on them, and you have such a humbleness and a spirit for people that is certainly going to help you in navigating this position. And certainly I also want to thank Chief Pena. He would reach out to me on a regular basis to let me know what was going on in the District of Destination, and hopefully you and I will maintain that same relationship. I expect that to be something that's probably already on your heart. But so welcome. I think it's phenomenal that your family is participating, and we just, I was going to say we're going to keep it hot, but we're not. We're going to try to get warm and cool and everything. But thank you so very much. Take care.
Councilmember Ramirez.
Well, Chief, you can move your cot, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to miss that. So
You're so well qualified to hold this position. I've enjoyed getting to know you as you've headed up OEM, and appreciate the long hours you put in during our emergencies this year. Look forward to working with you to solve the fire department's problems. You got some big shoes to fill. We'll miss Chief Pena, but I'm here to help, and this entire council is here to help you raise the fire department. Thank you.
thank you.
Congratulations, Chief
Thank you.
Muñoz. I know that your family is here. If you want to recognize your family, this would be the great time to do that. We'd all like to meet them just as well.
Yeah, I got my brother Cassie, my sister, my brother. Sorry. I got my brother Oscar, definitely Jessica, Cassie, as you all know, my son Garrison Mason, definitely my two in-laws that just amazing people that gone through a lot. You can say hi if you want. He's very quiet, man. So, and Barry, thank you so much. And if I may, right now, I'd like to say something that is near to here in my heart. I'd like to say gracias a toda la comunidad por el apoyo que me han dado. Es un orgullo y es un honor para trabajar por ustedes, para la comunidad. Y un servicio de bomberos muy importante, y le quiero dar todas las gracias, el amor al equipo de bomberos de la ciudad de Houston. Estamos aquí para ustedes y estamos para trabajar duros para que todos los días la calidad de vida esté protegida. Y les quiero dar muchas gracias y que Dios los bendiga. Basically, Mayor, I said in Spanish that you'll be given as a raise.
We're broke. Wow. Councilmember Evan Shabazz, I too want to thank the previous chiefs and administrators that have done such a service for so many years. Obviously, it's very obvious this morning, I want my team in place, which is what mayors do. And as I went about that, I knew not just public safety, but public works, you named the department. I realized the appointments are probably my highest responsibility. I look for experience. I look for passion, collaboration. You know, it's no mistake that Chief Muñoz can pick up the phone. I've watched him and talk to FEMA during a crisis, talk to the State Emergency Center during a crisis, reach out to our county commissioners, and each of you. We're in this together. And what my appointments bring is collaboration, experience, and the passion to get it done. They're working while Houstonians and those of us are able to do our other work and our other rest. First of all, we're probably in no safer place in Houston today because my next appointment brought his friends and colleagues from far and apart. When I was looking for a fire police chief, I used my experience of 30 years as chairman of criminal justice in the state Senate. I've worked with chiefs, law enforcement from not only across this state, but across this nation. Being called, how are y'all doing it in Texas? How are you running a smart and tough criminal justice system? I've been with law enforcement during the good days, and I've been there when we lost a hero. So as I was taking my serious approach, finding the best police chief I could find, people kept sending me back to Noe Diaz. They didn't know Noe and I had been working together for 20 years in his position as a ranger and also focusing on HPD, primarily task force dealing with narcotics and public corruption. He was a regular in my state Senate office. So as people would recommend him, and you're going to hear from some in a moment, Sheriff Fagan, Fort Bend, called me and said, wow, you got one of the best. The recommendations started coming in. And I already knew that. Yes, he's from Katy, one of our suburbs. But that was just because they were smart enough to get a retiring Texas Ranger. Investigative tools, leadership skills. The rank and file want to work for him. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the draw that he and Chief Muñoz brought together. That's why we come to work. So let me first share my time with Commissioner Garcia, who was one of the first to call me to tell me what an excellent crime fighter and administrator I'd reached out to. Commissioner, thank you for being here, and I'll yield some of my time to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Members of council, it's an honor to be here this morning. To all the distinguished guests that are here, Mayor, I think your fire chief's first act of duty is going to be to enforce the fire code today. But to that end, let me just say thank you for the selections that you made, both in your fire chief and in your police chief. When I was sheriff in the role that Sheriff Gonzalez today runs impeccably well, I needed collaboration. I needed support. I needed resources to help me get my job done. At every turn, the Texas Rangers, but the Texas Ranger in particular, Noe Diaz, was always there. Handling some of the most complicated, I won't go into the details of those cases, but I think a police chief's number one job, as I've tried to do it when I was in that role, was protecting the public trust. And no one likes to deal with the issue of public corruption, but that is probably one of the most fundamental responsibilities that we have in this role. And Noe was always the person that I could count on to work with my team to ensure that we were protecting the public trust. But as well as there are other actors that try to victimize our community, Noe and his team of Rangers, Company A, I think it is, were always there to support my men and women to deal with whether it was gangs or other nefarious actors in our community. And so I am always in debt to Noe for the support that he provided. So I'm honored to share some of your time, Mayor, but just to tell you, you've made a phenomenal choice in Noe, and I know that the collective experience, 32 years overall in law enforcement, the task force, the multi-agency task forces that he has worked on and been a part of, all of that collective experience is something that any one of us who've ever done that, leverage it to the leadership roles that we ultimately assume to. And I'm confident that that collective experience will be seen in the work of Noe as our police chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Mr. Diaz. Ladies and gentlemen, Noe Diaz. I think we're going to ask your wife, Sheila, and
my little ones.
the little ones. Let's go. This is a family affair.
And my big ones, too. They're just as important.
I know this one. He was a great employee at one time in my office.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. Thank you. I'm proud of your success.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. I guess you want to, I think I'm a little, the second time, surely I'll have it down. If you'll pin it on, then I'll do the oath. There we go. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Noe Diaz,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of Chief of
the
Police
duties of the office of Chief of Police
of the Houston Police Department
of the Houston Police
of the
Department
City of Houston,
of the City of Houston,
State of Texas.
State of Texas,
And I will, to the best of my ability,
and I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the
the
Constitution
Constitution
and the laws of the United States,
and the laws of the United
the
States,
State of Texas,
the State of
the
Texas,
City of Houston.
the City of Houston.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Introduce your family.
Thank you very much. Mike,
No,
I can talk. Thank you very much. Thanks for everyone that came to visit. Let me introduce my family. This is my adult son, Justin, my adult daughter, Stephanie. They're here today because of their mother did a great job while I was setting myself on fire and working, right? So, and I mean that. This is my wife, Sheila, and my son, Aaron, my 9-year-old, and my daughter, Chloe. She's a little shy at the moment. But, to echo what Chief Muñoz was saying, it is absolutely it's the greatest honor of my life to be here before you.
yeah. Why don't you speak? First of all, don't forget the council.
So it's a great, I hate to not visit with the community, but it's the greatest honor of my life to be here. As a son of a migrant worker who put himself through college, who instilled passion for the community, for the people, always first. For a dad who walked with Cesar Chavez, right? That's how proud I am of being here. But for me, it's my distinct pleasure. It's my distinct pleasure, Mayor. When we communicated, it was easy to get behind your vision, and I owe you that. So these people are here, these police officers, these police departments, different agencies, state, federal, local, they aren't there's no secret sauce. The police are working for the community every single day in collaborative efforts because no one agency can do it alone. It has to be collective, it has to be together in every community because every community is just as valuable, right? And they have to have the same type of input and buy-in, and the police departments today, the service that we're providing is exceptional, and we will continue to do that with the men and women of the Houston Police Department. I've told a lot of people I'm here because of the men and women of the Houston Police Department. At every level, at every layer of my police development, whether in patrol or the narcotics or police corruption, I've worked hand in hand with the men and women of the Houston Police Department because they were willing to share. So at this moment in my life, at this point in my career, I want to pay that back in absolutely getting to work. Like the mayor's always saying, we got work to do, and I absolutely believe that. So for me, I assure you that we will meet the day, meet the challenges, first with kindness for the love of every community, to make sure that this community prospers collectively together, and the police departments work within the community because the community is our biggest assets. The community is who we get the next layer, the next generations of the police that are going to fill the ranks of the Houston Police Department. And there's no reason the Houston Police Department is the pinnacle of law enforcement in the entire country. It is absolutely well-funded thanks to you, and we are going to make it better. We're going to make it the shining example. And I want to just thank Chief Satterwhite for his amazing stuff. Chief Satterwhite, thank you for doing the tough stuff, the good stuff, the right way, because there's only one right. There's only one kind of right, and I truly believe that. So again, I'll say, can I say a few comments in Spanish?
Sure.
Okay, so for me, estoy muy agradecido estar aquí con ustedes hoy. Es un placer, es un honor para mí de representar la comunidad hispana.
Chief, we know that you are passionate and you want to speak to the crowd, but we want to get your words on the record.
On the record, I'm
so
sorry.
if you will speak into the mic, we would appreciate it.
I want to make sure you understand me, so I'm not going to say about the raise or anything like that. So that was good, Thomas. But no, para mí es un honor, es un privilegio estar aquí con ustedes. Es una carrera difícil de ser policía. Es una carrera noble, una carrera leal, que muchas de las veces se trata de sufrimiento. De los policías trabajan de noche, de día, cada fin de semana, cada quinceañera, cada fiesta, los tienen que trabajar, ¿verdad? Porque la comunidad merece estar seguras. So, yo les aseguro que yo voy a hacer todo posible para que la comunidad esté seguro y que la segura y la comunidad esté al pendiente de nosotros, porque sin la comunidad nosotros no podemos ser efectivos en nuestro trabajo. So, les doy las muy sinceras gracias. Estoy demasiado humillado que me han dado la oportunidad. Le agradezco al alcalde John Whitmire por la confianza y espero trabajar mano a mano con ustedes en cada comunidad de que ustedes representan. Muchas gracias.
We do have some council members in queue. We do have council members in queue to address the chief. We'll start with Councilmember Martinez.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I got to meet you briefly, but I knew that there was three commonalities: faith, family, and community. And the way you were initially wanting to introduce, speak to the community right now, I really appreciate that. I know there's formalities, and we need to, speak into the mic and whatnot, but when you lead with your heart, really facing the community, I can appreciate that 100%. I'm looking forward to working with you as well and your command staff to ensure that number one priority, public safety, is there, right? But right behind that, or right along that, actually, is ensuring that the community trust is there.
Yes.
I want to thank the mayor for bringing, again, two great candidates. And I'd be remiss to say this, right? As a Latino, a family of 12, to be a part of the city of Houston that is half Latino, it's important for me, but also for my kids to be able to see this. And so I just want to say thank you for your willingness to serve. We're here to support you. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Councilmember Thomas.
Congratulations, Chief. I share in the same sentiment my appreciation of the time yesterday, although brief. I will tell you that I walked away with a better sense of your public safety methodology. And it's no secret, I'm very hands-on on the West Side. I take pride in the intimate details of the people and the neighborhoods. So I was so impressed when you shared that you used to be a bagger at the old Ocean on Beltway 8. And anybody from the West Side, if they got real credentials, they know about the old Ocean. And so I think that type...
Go Rams, right?
That's it, mighty. That's right, you got it. But I think anyone that... has been a part of the neighborhood, understands the fabric. That's the type of sensitivity that we expect in terms of understanding that our diverse neighborhoods and those priorities. As I shared with you, the Midwest and West Side Command Center, they're phenomenal. We have been working hand in hand over the last 4 years to do just that. And I think your leadership will just only elevate what's already in place within the Houston Police Department. As we continue to get to know each other, I hope to learn more about you and your methodology and the culture that you bring to the department, and I look forward to hosting you on the West Side and introducing you to communities that otherwise would never have an opportunity to meet you. So congratulations, looking forward to your leadership and service.
Councilmember Ramirez.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief, congratulations.
Thank you.
I've known you for a long time professionally.
Yes.
From my days at the District Attorney's Office when you were with DPS and then you were a ranger.
Yes, sir.
For a long time. I've always been impressed with your work ethic, your intelligence, and your work product. I know you'll do a great job for the city of Houston. I know the other members of this council will get to know you as I do and respect you as I do. And I've been thinking, who would have thought that our paths would cross here? But I'm grateful that they have. And I'm grateful that the city has access to a person of your caliber to lead the department. I don't view it as a strike against the department that Mayor Whitmire went outside the department. There is tremendous talent within HPD, and I know you will identify it and surround yourself with the best and brightest with the department to help and guide you through your difficult job. No one can do it alone, but you're going to have plenty of help. You're going to have help here at City Council. You can count on that. So congratulations to you. It's a great day for Houston, a great day for you, and I'm happy to see it personally. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Councilmember Kamen.
Thank you. Chief, congratulations both to you and your family. We know that both for you and Chief Muñoz, it's you signing up, but it's also your families and the sacrifice and commitment. So I want to thank especially your kids. Thank you. Both you and Chief Muñoz have extraordinary stories, and your stories are the American story. Yes. So to see where you've been and where you are now is what Houston is about. So, Mayor, I want to thank you for these appointments. And as we said, again, meeting briefly, but I know we will work very closely together. But when we talked yesterday, I said that here in Houston, our police department sets the standard for the nation. We lead the nation with our police department, and others follow. And that we have a long history of that. So I want to recognize those that came before you, and I appreciate you recognizing Chief Satterwhite as well as Chief Finner for their service. And I'm honored to see that you're taking up that mantle now. Yes. And so I look forward to all that you're going to accomplish with an extraordinary command staff behind you, all the way down to our patrol levels and every division. But we're a big family here, and I really appreciate everything you've said.
Thank you, Councilmember.
Councilmember Alcorn.
Thank you. Congratulations, Chief. Thanks for taking on this really tough job. This is a really tough job, and we are here to support you and make sure we give you everything you need to make our Houston Police Department a success. You totally won me over yesterday when you said you'd go personally to the bars that are creating all this noise in the neighborhood. So I've got a list for you. I've got a list for you. He's going. Yeah, he's not going to go to the bars. I should have made that a little more clear. I should have made that a little more clear. He's going to visit the bars in uniform. Whatever. Okay. And also, Mayor, he said he was willing to look at some line item data in the budget to see where we can save some money and rearrange money in the police budget, which we know is our biggest budget.
Yes, ma'am.
And I look forward to working with you on that. Thank you.
Councilmember Castillo.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations, Chief Diaz. This is a historic day for the city with the mayor's public safety appointments, and I want to congratulate you for stepping up to take on such a vital role. It's clear from our conversation yesterday your commitment to public safety and your commitment to service is extensive and deep, and I'm excited to get to work with you and your team on behalf of the city and the district, and I want to thank you and congratulate you.
Thank you, Councilmember.
Councilmember Plummer.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations, Chief.
Thank you.
I have not had the honor to sit down with you yet, but I am biting at the bit. I cannot wait to talk to you. One thing that you said in your speech was bringing all communities together.
Yes.
And because Houston is incredibly diverse, I believe that is something that's very important. So I look forward to it, and congratulations.
Thank you, Councilmember.
Councilmember Carter.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations, Chief. If family and friends have asked, what do you know about the new chief? I said, all I need to know is he's a Texas Ranger. And so that's a huge win for Houston. Thank you for your commitment to serve our city. Right. And you have my commitment to support those who take care of us. And the support around this horseshoe for HPD, I think, is evident, and look forward to working with you. And again, congratulations and welcome home to Houston.
Thank you.
Vice Mayor Pro Tem Peck.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief, congratulations. We have some of the best police officers in the entire country in HPD, and I have no doubt that you will. I have no doubt that you will be a great leader and support our police officers. So thank you for taking on this really important role. Thank you.
Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Chief, I join my colleagues in congratulating you. Thank you for the time we spent on yesterday to discuss, the issues that we've experienced already. We've had great police chiefs in Houston over the years.
Yes, sir.
All of them I got a chance to meet and to know. And I joined with Councilmember Thomas, and she was relaying the issue about the community. Houston is a whole. It's not by district. We're a whole city.
Yes.
And your community interest is number one. And I love the fact of that, and also the rank and file morale. Yes. As I said to you,
yes.
We have the finest police department, and morale and community is my biggest interest in making sure that everybody is given the service. Thank you for your leadership.
We still have that application for you, Councilmember.
I don't know why everybody want to put me to work, but
Councilmember Evans Shabazz.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, and certainly congratulations.
Thank you.
I did briefly meet with you yesterday, and I'm glad to meet your wife and family because I did ask for your digits. So if you get a phone call late at night, it's just me, because we take public safety very it's the most important thing for people. And so certainly I appreciate it. I mean, this room, I feel so safe, but I want to let you all know if you see a little red car riding through the streets, just ignore her. She's on her way to work, and we work hard here, don't we, Mayor? And so thank you so very much for your service.
Thank you, Madam.
Chief, I think it is evident today how much we are looking forward to working alongside you. We feel your heart from your comments today. I will tell you, as the council member in District K, it's a community of 96 civic clubs and HOAs, and they have already put a flyer together to meet the chief. So now we're just waiting on the date that we can have you and introduce you to our community. I think the words that you've spoken today, the number of people that are in the audience today, is a true testament to us working together as a city, and we look forward to making sure public safety remains our highest priority in the city and people feel safe and they enjoy the quality of life in our great city. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I think that's it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I told him go to work.
Go to work.
Thank you, members. As you can see, I put a very strong emphasis on experience. Experience matters. And in my 50 years in the legislature, I've worked with 9 mayors, and I was sitting here trying to count more than that police chiefs. Anyone that reaches that level of accomplishment deserves our appreciation. Certainly Chief Fenner, Chief Satterwhite, Chief Pena. I could go back my 50 years, but time does not allow it. There is one that is still my mentor, and Chief Lee Brown. Chief Lee Brown helped me get started in the criminal justice field in '93. He would not only be our chief, but he would send messages from the mayor. Sometime I listened to that mayor, Kathy Whitmire. Sometime I didn't. I usually came down on the side of HPD and Lee Brown. But not only are the first responders essential to our public safety, but there are other departments that work day and night to protect us. First, I want to acknowledge Chief Muñoz, who just retired from Homeland Security. Thank you. I've had the opportunity to visit with the chief, what the job entails. This is a dangerous world. Every time we have major events, the up-and-coming World Cup, we have to have Homeland Security on the job around the clock. Looking to fill that responsible position, I did not have to look very far. Larry, come on up here. It gives me an opportunity to give you a shout out. Members, Former Acting Chief Larry Satterwhite has accepted the new assignment as the Director of the Mayor's Office of Public Safety and Homeland Security. He has a vision. Not only public safety, but he has vision to broaden that responsibility into assisting us with the homeless population and other things to make our community safe and as complete a community as possible. Years of experience and the passion and the respect you have of your rank and file is why you're standing next to me this morning. I look forward to working with you. We have challenges, and no one is better prepared and experienced than you are. Thank you, Mayor. You're welcome to thank him for your service.
Well, first I want to tell Chief Muñoz and Chief Diaz congratulations. I've known Chief Muñoz, Tom, for a long time, many, many years, and you got a great guy there. I love San Peña, too. These are great men. Everybody has a servant's heart, and that's really what this is all about. How do we make everybody better? How do we improve the lives of those who are less fortunate than us? And so that's always the goal, and I know that Tom has that. Chief Diaz, I've gotten to know a lot here of late, and I got to tell you, he is smart, and he is a good man, and he is going to do a fantastic job for us in the Houston Police Department. My department of 34 years, sir, so take care of it, okay? But I'm so excited. I mean, he's already coming in with ideas that I'm like, man, I wish I thought about that already. And so just could not be more proud of them both and everybody I've gotten to work with. Thank you all for trusting me with this new role. Yes, we have a great city. Probably a couple of weeks ago, I sat in a very hot seat right here before you all. And that was, unfortunate. But we have a great department. We have in the police department, we have a great city. And like all great cities, that's wonderful. It still has its challenges. And after 34 years, I've witnessed a lot of them. And my commitment to you all is that I will take this new position that I'm in, this role, and make it the very best I can to protect the city, to make it more resilient, to fill the gaps, and to collaborate. Because I'll be meeting with every one of you again in this role. There's a lot that we can do with public safety and homeland security. I see the city, I see the region. If you don't take care of the region, the city's going to suffer. So I've got to look broadly across everything. The good news is I've got a lot of friends out there that are in roles to help. So with that, thank you all again for having me.
Thank you, Larry.
We do have a couple of council members in queue. Thank you, Chief Satterwhite. We do have a couple of council members in queue. We'll start with Councilmember Ramirez.
Director Satterwhite, is that a new suit?
This is a very strange feeling for me. I mean, for 34 years, I knew what I was wearing every day, so this is odd.
Well,
but,
let me say that the clothing may have changed, but the job is the same, right?
Yes,
Keeping Houston safe. And I'm so glad we have access to your talent still to take advantage of your years of experience keeping us safe. I look forward to working with you. I know we have a meeting set up soon. And so congratulations, and thank you for serving Houston.
Thank you, sir.
Councilmember Martinez.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Congratulations first, Director. And you look a little bit rested, which is good because I think as we spoke on the way up here, there's a lot of work to be done. And I'm just glad that you're going to be able to pour all that energy, experience, knowledge into this new role. We definitely need to make sure resiliency continues to be a priority. And so I'm looking forward to meeting with you in the coming weeks and ready to get to work.
Thanks, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you again, Mayor.